Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl here to bring you another reading for Sagittarius for August 2024. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. I thank you, Sagittarius, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, most of all for showing up. It's a difficult month, this August. We're sacrificing what you love, giving up things that you do love is what Sagittarius will do, because they look towards the next person. They look towards who they love, what they care about. And then they decide, well, not all Sagittarius, but some, depending on your chart, some Sagittarius will deny themselves with no regret, no regret. And that is difficult in its own way. It's because you're giving up something you want. That's self-sacrifice. It's because of Jupiter, you know. And Jupiter is being squared by Saturn, so it's really tough. Saturn is guided by the notions of what is right. And then Jupiter does the same, but on a gentler level. So the push and pull with Mars really has Sagittarius hemmed in, if you will. So that the only thing that could come is change, because when you sacrifice, change comes. There's that uncertainty, that teeter-totter with Mars and Saturn. Sagittarius, I'm drawing tears for you this morning. Energy was really tough when I started shuffling, but take heart. The Death card is also showing up with the Two of Swords. Change is in the right moment will take place. You will grow. You will change because of what you're willing to give up. It's big steps for you, Sagittarius. Cutting the deck just because I feel I need to, but I'm not ready to turn the cards. For some reason, I need to shuffle a little more. For the messages for Sagittarius, the 6-card spread that I'm using is one that I've used before. I've just changed the deck. It's 6-card spread is all about you, Sagittarius. And the first card is what Spirit is doing for you. Sorry, no, my mistake. There I am. A little confused, but then it's because of the energy. Like I said, it had me very emotional. I got very emotional. That 6-card spread, it's all about you. Things are up in the air for some reason. You've been angry. Truth. Facing the truth. Things are up in the air. You need to make a choice. That Two of Swords that came up earlier. We have here the healing card. So the going in, dealing with a Virgo maybe. Karmic justice. Now we have 3 swords. So we're looking at communication. Not having that clear communication, wanting clear it. See, I mean, I can't even speak. Clear communication. It's a question of you doing the right thing, sticking to your guns, and yet being open, because there's a healing that's attached to this, where we see the Two of Pentacles, not clearing the air of what is up in the air, and making sense of things. And what's this one here? See? The Wand. So you're probably dealing with a fire sign who thinks it's, well, not who thinks, it could be who thinks. Yeah, see, we have a Knight of Wands. So the Two of Wands, seeing the bigger picture, making the expansion, again, doing that Jupiter thing, expanding on where you are, what you want to do, where you want to go, having that drive, enthusiasm, but on a spiritual level, because you're focusing on your hopes, your dreams, or you're trying to, and then you're feeling like you have to give it up. You see, I was where the emotional side, it just feeling very, I have to give it up again. I have to give it up is what I'm getting. See, the Justice, you're doing the right thing, and not being open to what is the truth about where you are, who you're with, who you want to be with, your hopes and dreams. Change, that change that you're bringing in, you're drawing it in by that Death card and the Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. We're looking for the balance of things, and two cards that won't lift off the table. We have the Eight of Wands. So building up that communication, making steps to go forward, taking action on getting to what your happiness really is, ending up of a cycle. Putting things back in order is the plan for Sagittarius, is what I'm feeling here. Putting things on the level, getting everything lined up and straightened out. Again, collaboration with others, working on what was done in the past, having that celebration for taking responsibility. Again, victory because of what you've done in the past. It's going to be recognized. That, you know, we have 2 wands, we have 5 wands. So bring it around, making things change. That Death card is reflecting here with the 17. Sorry, again, it's this energy is it's the 7, not the 17. It's creating an illusion is the energy what I'm feeling, but no, weeding through the illusion is what I'm trying to do. I'm feeling that force. I have to check myself. Again, that's to Saturn in retrograde. We have to keep going back. Mercury is in retrograde. Careful what you say, especially at this time, this August month here. We have the 2 of Wands with the 5 of Wands. So we're looking at the big picture and we're deliberating what to do next. What is my next move? Well, let's see if Spirit can help us with that, Sagittarius, because I'm really feeling that I say desperation, but it's not so much desperate, it's more of the anxiety, the frustration of I'm trying so hard and it's not coming. Well, it's coming. It's because you're trying so hard, it's coming. That impatience is what is needing to be tempered. And I didn't see this the Temperance card. I'm just giving that as an overall. With things being up in the air and then having to think about what your next move is and sacrificing what you love. That's the main theme that I got. Clearing the deck, sacrificing what you love. and then thinking about when the next move or what the next move will be. So the first card of the sixth card is all about you, and here you are. Sagittarius. You are alone. You're feeling alone. You've put yourself in a position where you've earned the right to be in, say, your glory. You've worked hard. You're still working hard. What you've worked on is giving you boons here. You may not feel like you have a lot, but you have everything that you need, which is a lot. So, right there. And you're looking for one more because that's the 9, and you have all 9. You need just the one more to complete. So you're, like I said, you're coming around, you're coming to the end. You're gonna get there. The impatience, the frustration that you're feeling is because you've done what you did, and you're waiting now to see fulfillment. You want to see change because that's Sagittarius. You want to see change. You've done it. You've come about or come around so much with what you've done before that you're in a position where you want the one more. And you're thinking about, what do you need to give up to get that one more? What more do I need to do? Well, here you are, needing to just absorb what is around you, because again, it's that energy where you want to do, but it's not working, and you're thinking, well, what more can I do? You've done the work, Sagittarius. You need to reflect on that. 9 of Pentacles is as if to say, it's okay. You are okay. No matter where you end up, you're going to be okay. It's believing it. This is where it's a little complicated, because what the card means and what I'm saying is like a contradiction in itself. This card suggests that you've done the work and you are resting on your laurels. But what I'm feeling when I look at the card is that you want to do more. You see? You want to make things go in another way, and it's the impatience. So I'm thinking that it might be a reversed card here. Maybe you're feeling that you haven't achieved, but you have. You're just not recognizing your own achievement. And this is where you need to take that step back. That 9 is also relating to Virgo, right? The Hermit, because you've been alone. Maybe that's what it is, that you're frustrated with being alone, and you want to have that next person around you, or you want to be in communication with someone. Maybe that's what you've given up, that sacrifice that you've made. That's what I saw when I was cleaning the deck. Sacrificing your love. And now you want it again. That's why you want the one more. You want to reach out. But you're not reaching out because you're alone. You're holding yourself, keeping yourself, taking care of yourself. And that's the best thing you could do right now, especially with this energy with Jupiter and Saturn. To just know that you're okay. That's the first step. The action that you've taken has brought you to a position where you can be comfortable. Maybe you're not feeling comfortable. Maybe that's the energy that I'm picking up here. You're not in your comfort, even though you have everything that you could need. You're not comfortable in it. Something is missing. Here it is. Spirit is saying you need to take a trip. Okay, well, communication-wise, thought-wise, you need to really think things through, like think in the good feelings, think in the harmony. Maybe you need to physically move. You want to, because you're feeling like you need to do. That's what I keep getting with this. This energy is starting to get irritating where, no, you have to hold back. You have to wait. You have to allow things to happen. That Sagittarius impatience is what I'm feeling here. It's a little frustrated, you know. For all I know, these two cards could be in the reverse. But because it's contradicting, the cards in themselves is saying peace and harmony, and I'm feeling frustration. So I'm thinking Spirit is really working you over, giving you what you need, but you're not connecting to it. You're feeling out of sorts, and that's okay, because you will come around. The full moon is on, I think it's Friday. It's on the 16th, so give yourself a chance to understand that it's okay that you're feeling what you're feeling. It will pass. It will pass. You will make a decision. You will choose. You will move on. You will talk. You will feel like you are okay. You will feel that. You will self-talk too, man. It's going to come out. Even if I say they're in the reverse, it's because you need to catch up too. There we go. See, we have that. It's karmic. It's supposed to be. You're supposed to feel. If you're feeling irritated, you're supposed to feel that way, because this is paying out. Either you're going to receive or you're going to give. Again, it's Pentacles. So moving on with that thought process of paying out, it's just justified. Moving on with that process of receiving, it's justified. It's coming to you. It's either you're paying out or it's coming to you, and you're looking at the bigger picture, or you will be looking at the bigger picture, or you're reflecting on the bigger picture. And this is where that push and pull is coming in on. I've done the work. I know I'm working. I'm still working, and I'm doing the self-talk. I'm following what Spirit is guiding me to do. At least you're believing that you are. It will pay out in the end, and you will have an important decision. This is why you're feeling like this. Taking that step and saying, you know what, I'm going to go the other way completely. That's quite possible. See, the deliberation within the self, because of work that was done in the past, because of the commitment, the celebration, this graduation, wanting to have that higher level of relationship, possibly here. This is following the intuition of being in charge. See the Emperor with the High Priestess? Is you wanting to, you're not talking. And this is the other thing too. You really, commitment here, this deliberation and being connected to the past and having given up what you loved. That was evident. Sacrificing what you love is what I saw with Six of Cups and the Hangman when I cut the deck or broke the deck open. when I was cleaning, this is what I saw, and now it's reflecting back here, where that what you had in the past. See that graduation, that teamwork, that effort. Brought you to the level of commitment where you're taking that step and being celebrated or celebrating. So now it's either you don't want to talk about that. You're keeping that to yourself because you want to be in control, or you because of a particular emperor. If you're female and you're looking at this and you're thinking, well, it's about somebody else, but not necessarily. It's being in control of your emotions, taking that, having to make that important decision. You're following your natural instinct. You're not talking about it. The commitment in itself, I say commitment, but it's celebration here. This is when you want to show that you're going to that high level of understanding. It could be that you're graduating with your intuition, you're using it more, and it's becoming stronger, where you're able to have a little more control, where you know you need to follow and you're not doubting your intuition. As some of you may connect to that because of that. See that desire to have peace. You're really connecting to that. It's not something you want to give up. You will fight for that. And again, that important decision, looking at the bigger picture, is where you really look towards your future. You want to have that solid, that level of understanding. You want to make it solid. You want to follow your intuition, and it's not even wanting to, it's what you're doing. It's where you're at. And then we have the Six of Wands. So the victory is in the focus and change and the will, that determination. That's where your victory will come, and you're not giving up. You're not giving up. You see, all of the frustration that I'm picking up in here is because you are determined to have that victory and change your life, going in a different direction, and possibly movement, because here we're looking at a trip, and here we're looking at moving on, literally in a vehicle of sorts, or just spiritually. Again, it's either physical or a spiritual journey that you've invested in, and again, it's going to pay out. See, there's that commitment, and being in forgiveness, having that forgiveness and the emotional love. It's all here. Sagittarius, it's not for naught. It's why you're going to see the lethargy it's going to fade, because you want to move on. You want something more. I'll show you the cards again. Just because it is there, you've invested. It's painstaking. The patience is really you. Again, I'm looking at the cards and I'm feeling the frustration of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I want that Queen of Swords, and that Justice card again is where you're feeling disappointed and not having, and not being able to just claim what you worked so hard for. But it is coming. It is coming. And you will have that emotional love, that forgiveness, opening up to your feelings and being committed to the forgiveness, being committed to a new relationship, or to be in renewal of a relationship. The commitment is there. It's been a long time coming where you're going to get this. You will have your satisfaction because you've been manifesting. And again, we're looking at cards where you just need to accept things so that you can move on, and you can and will take that step. And if I look at this as this is in reverse, it is because you're manifesting and you're overcoming that lethargy. You're overcoming it. You, again, they're being alone and wanting more and thinking about how I can make harmony or peace come, or have a peaceful conversation, have a peaceful communication with the next person, because you feel like either you owe it to them or they owe it to you. Either way, the outcome will be in having that balance, having that reciprocity. See with the horns here? This is because of Saturn. Okay, that's it's difficult. That is what I'm picking up. Let's see how the second layer will turn out, because it's really frustrating for Sagittarius this month of August. It really is. You were trying so hard to go in a different direction, and then you ended up changing that direction and making a sacrifice, giving up something that you wanted for yourself, or giving up something for you, for someone else. It's not for nothing that is happening. Yeah? You're doing it like clockwork. It's destined. You're supposed to do what you do especially when it's difficult. It means that it's the right thing. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping me safe, protecting the collective and keeping the collective safe. And here we have Jupiter showing itself with our Nine of Wands and the Empress. So it's again not trusting, not certain. I want to put that extra effort in. I want to another 9. Nines are getting toward that completion. And Jupiter is here. Jupiter is helping you to grow and change and become that master of your feelings, become that master of deep knowledge. You're growing with it. You want it. And again, looking for something more, either going away or coming back. Getting to the 10. So you're moving on to find your happiness. You really want that. And there's your King of Cups with the courage to do so. And there's Sagittarius coming into her own or his own reading, where you are tempering and being that provider, being open. And see, the choices are coming to you because you're opening up, and all the doors are going to open for you, and something is coming your way, another offer, an offer. You're going to find, or maybe you want to make an offer, but it's coming. And Jupiter is giving you what you are supposed to get, and you not trusting is just another step of getting to that higher level of understanding, because it's in the not trusting that you're going to pay attention. I'm going to see, okay, I'm gauging more. I'm going to go this way, I'm going to go that way. I believe, I don't believe. That is what I'm feeling. It's like you're really taking it one step at a time, and you're not missing out. You're not allowing anything to be skipped. Yeah, you're just not, because of Saturn influence. That Capricorn is what I'm feeling. I'm picking it up. Again with the horns here. Capricorn, that Saturn is really, especially if you are in conjunction, the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. If that is in your chart, well, yeah, it's really playing on you. All right, let's cut and see what the next layer will look like. Oh, we have cards letting go. Dying to come out. Okay. See, again, still in the same situation. We're not changing. We're looking at the big picture. That is what is the frustration here. You're seeing what is possible. You're really looking to make the change. You're busy when you're sitting quiet. You're busy. See, that is that sense of Mars and Saturn. You're thinking you want to run too, but then you're holding back because you're dealing with the way to go forward. Not just going forward, but how are you going to go forward? There's the Two of Swords coming back again. So we have 2 and 2. So how to go forward? How am I going to go forward? Spirit is saying, not just yet. So we have the 6 and the 2 here. So it comes into the 8. So it's a sense of freedom that Spirit is wanting you to have. And you will have it because Spirit wants you to have it. It is in the right moment. It's not so much in denial here. Because you're looking into everything that frustrated you, everything that you had to work hard for. There's no denial in that. The Two of Swords here is waiting for the right moment to strike, waiting the right moment to move forward, to have a conversation possibly. Because it's a swords, so it's in communication, but in the right moment. That's what I'm getting from his. And then the outcome again, we have the page of the Page of Wands, where the plan of action, it will be, you'll be able to do what you want. You'll be able to have the reciprocity coming to you. You'll be able to move forward with that enthusiasm and be creative. And again, it's on a spiritual level that this is the growth that you're focusing on. And for some, spirituality, no, it not for everyone it's going to be about spirituality, but it is about what is meant to happen. You will take certain steps simply because you are driven to do so by unknown forces. You'll just feel so deeply inclined if you're not really paying attention to spirituality. If you're so much of a realist, you'll be like, well, circumstances dictate that I have to go this way. And that's divine guidance right there. And there's that 6 of Cups that I was talking about coming back, having that offer, having that stability, remembering what your stability was like and aiming for that. If you're not coming into an offer from someone is remembering you, or you are remembering someone and you want to go back to, or you want to start up anew because of what you love. You want to come back to what it is you gave up, what you sacrificed. You want to come back to that. And then we have the courage to do so. We have the passion that's involved. Maybe you're dealing with Scorpio. Could be. I saw that King of Cups, and now I'm seeing this Strength card. Could be a Leo. It could just be you're embodying that determination that I need to do this, but then holding back again. See the Two of Swords. It's not the right time, but you're remembering where you were in that opportunity to make an offer or to have an offer, and then it was held back. This is all changing now because of that. The passion drives. It drives you. Now you're looking at, well, you know what? I got to take care of me because I need. And there's that strength in following the intuition, the will, that determination. It's very strong. But then that's you, Sagittarius. You have the truth backing you up. You have your faith backing you up. You have love backing you up, which is everything. Wanting to wanting to have something either renewed, or you want to go with a new relationship. I mean, this is changing the direction of life. This card here, it's not just getting a new car. It's about how you push yourself, and you're honing in on that intuition, because again, it's too high arcana. So spirit is guiding this, giving you that drive to move forward, to change your direction, to turn and forgive someone if it is that you really had a falling out with someone. Ready to forgive and overcome that and go back into, see, we have the 6 and the 4, the 10 of wands. So we want the victory in marriage here. See, forgiving, having that forgiveness, and oh boy, really determined here. We're looking at not talking about third parties, secrets. And then we have 10 of wands. Tell you, it's going to be difficult. This August has been difficult. Celebrating and secrecy and following in the intuition for some. We have the Empress and we have the High Priestess, so it's a lot of intuition here. Always third parties that are unknown or hidden away. But then there's the abundance, so being open and following the intuition to put things to an end. Say, I want to do something else. And that is where you have this drive to forgive. Maybe some of you are forgiving certain third parties. You see, depending on your situation, you're going to go back in and continue to work with, because there's conversation to be had. Spirit is guiding it in the right moment. You will know when. You are going to be open. You are following your intuition. It's very, very powerful what you have as intuition, Sagittarius. It's not funny, yeah? We can say all kinds of negative things here with third parties and secrecy, but all in all, you are following your intuition and opening up to the work that you've done. Recognizing that you have done it, because you're on your, like I said, the energy started off very iffy with contradictions and reversals. Just looking at the first 2 cards, I was like, no, it's not showing what I'm feeling or picking up. And here it is, because you've done so much. And then the truth coming out. And there's the Hangman. See? With the Devil. There, see where I was saying it's all dark. Needing to get past and overcome and bring that plan into action. See? Going into stalemate. Thinking about, I need to change the way I think about things. I need to change the way I think about my love. This is what I saw. You see, these 2 cards is what I got when I opened up the deck. We said sacrificing love. Then we have standing in the integrity. And that patience of waiting for so long. It's overindulgence at this point. Wanting to overcome and get past with the Devil. You need to heal. You need to heal. This is a healing process. August is going to be very, saying the word tumultuous, it's already there. You're already in it. This midpoint here where we're coming into the full moon, things are going to change. You're going to receive or you're going to give. Again, with the 6 of Cups and the offer, it's either you're going to receive the offer, you're going to make an offer, but it is for love. It is for love, not emotional connection. Could be, again, you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. You have that Scorpio coming in here, very strong, and that determination again is Cancer. So the will to move on, and then the Pisces is in the Hangman. All the way in here, we have an air sign, could be dealing with Aquarius, fire signs. See, we have the Seven of Wands, so it's really, you have to hold your ground, and again, you're blocking, you're protecting, you don't want to give up on what you've worked on. You see, this is protecting that, all what you've invested in, to have that commitment. Justice is being shown here again with the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So it's really choosing your battles, looking at what you've invested in, and being able to say, you know what, I'm going to give it up because I want to keep my integrity. Having those words, having that communication in the right moment. It's not that far in, but it's far enough, you know. It's, again, August, bringing things to a conclusion, a fulfillment here, putting down the burden, speaking your real truth, letting it out, being open, knowing what to say, when to say, and doing it with that sense of love, because that's what she embodies, huh? That victory, that forgiveness is what you're determined to get, and you will get it. But it's already been a rough ride, and it will continue on through the end of August. I'm not seeing I've seen the end of a cycle with the Ten of Wands. Let me see that again. Sorry, Sagittarius, it's just, there it is. To speak the truth. And then changing you see, in that speaking of truth, things are going to change. And there's the devil. But the blockage is in protecting your investment. And that is where you're struggling with the right thing to do, looking at the bigger picture. I'm going to give up this thing. You have to give it up. You know what it is. You've been thinking about it. You've been mulling it over. So much so it's frustrating you, bringing you to an emotional drop where I'm shedding tears for you when I'm shuffling my cards. Thank you, Spirit. This is really a deep and sensitive reading that we have here for Sagittarius this month of August. What is the Oracle message? The boundary stone, see, setting up your boundaries and then returning. So negotiations, contracts, communication, that is what you're fluxing with, and maybe you need to give up something there, you will. And returning, spiral journey, growth, renewal, being healed. Again, it is coming to that, huh? All right, let's take a read on boundary stones. Boundary. I read that the other day, you know. I'm not sure who I was reading it for, but it's there. 62. Setting up your boundaries. There's nothing more physical and permanent than stone. Yeah. I'm going to skip this. No, I'm not skipping it. Stones can define a space clearly. They separate and set the mark, blocking out trespassers. Clear communicators. Stones leave little up in the air to question. Sometimes we can feel nervous about setting firm boundaries, but creating this type of clear limit or rule makes all parties feel safer and prevents anxiety, questioning, and worry. The Boundary Stones card is one of clear communication. It invites us to see the importance of defining what we want and what we truly mean, whether it's being courageous and frank in your personal relationships or bringing more clarity and transparency to your professional agreements. This card invites you to be fair and clear so that what you intend to communicate and manifest is done so impeccably. That is why I was feeling all that not matching with the cards, because you're going over everything. Perhaps this card is prompting you to take the time to clarify what's important to you, to voice what you truly want. Maybe you're being called to work out the specifics of a business agreement or contract that will bring you what you intend to create. Or maybe there's an important discussion to be had in a relationship where you're being called to express your feelings or needs and let the other person do the same. Some people can misinterpret clear communication and boundary setting as harsh or unloving behavior. However, it can in fact be a container of safety, for when both parties understand the terrain, they each know where they stand and can relax and trust the container even more. See, and then we have the returning, that spiral journey, growth and renewal. The wisdom keeper also showing up there. But I'm going to read this one. This is the returning. This one is new to me. I haven't seen this one yet. Sorry about the background noise. They're still working on the street and in front of my place. The 114. So some believe that Glastonbury Tor, a sacred hill in southwest England that draws people from near and far, is a labyrinth. Legend says that it was once part of the Druid initiation rite, in which initiates would walk around its perimeter before winding upward until they reach the top. The labyrinth has a single path that spirals inward to the center point. And ancient stone labyrinths have been uncovered all over the world. As a symbol, it's also seen in the prehistoric rock carvings. The same path that leads in also leads out. As a symbol, the labyrinth can represent the spiral journey of life. It can also represent the inner journey into the soul, to explore our inner nature. Again, with that 6 of Swords there, either you're going on an inner journey or a physical journey. Spirit has given this to you, into the soul, to explore the inner nature. Let me read it again. It can also represent the inner journey into the soul, to explore our inner nature and back out again into the physical world, having gained a deeper understanding of ourselves. Amongst many other things, the labyrinth can be used for insight and clarity, decision-making, releasing the past, new beginnings, and as a way to connect with our ancestors. The returning card is a reminder to trust the spiral journey of your life, to trust life through all its changes, and when you think you may be over a pattern or lesson, to circle back to it, a little more change than before. This card often appears as a sign that growth is happening, that healing is happening, that you're facing a pattern or lesson again, but in a brand new way. For you're not who you were before. You've grown. And on that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Sagittarius, until our next read, love and light.